We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense will have the football first here. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense. And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards. So one play moves the ball to the 41, another first down. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. Finds room at the 30. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offense... Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back. And sack sets up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
New notification. You have a new tournament update. Press the PS button for details.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Looking deep to the right side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Hoosiers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with it.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Tackled, but first down. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first.
Touchdown, Hoosiers. Add 6 more points to the total.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Hoosiers starting a new series here on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Indiana! This offense is still clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his...
He'll take a deep shot here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly. Should have a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Grab made by the tight end. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Hoosiers line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Ready up.
Offense facing second and goal.
Set. Hut. Go.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Okay. Break.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up.
29 Philly.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for the passing game.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And it's a bunch formation. And he's back to throw again on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a gap. It's Hemby. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
He's going to take off here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one falls in.
New notification. You have a new tournament update. Press the PS button for details.
Side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's another deep. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll
New
be
notification. You have a new
and here comes the
eSports
offense back out on the field.
eSports College Football 26.
To keep it on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Running back with the football. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Back to throw. It's Speck. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Extending the play now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Indiana. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near.
New notification. You have a new tournament update. Esports College.
And just like that,
Chipotle Challenger Series quarterfinals starts in 4th.
Sack by this defense.
Chipotle Challenger Series select hire is a trader. Pending. Pending. You. Versus. Chipotle Challenger Series select. Join now. Esports College Football 26.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little...
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate Team. Here, you'll build the...
New notification. You Esports College Football 26. Esports College Football 26. Control Center for Riverside Records Randall East Chipotle Esports College Football 26. Control Center for Riverside Records Randall Control Switcher to avail Switcher selected. Active. Resume game. ps5. Please wait. Esports College Football 26.
It's in the game.
Control Center. Esports College Football. Controls. Chipotle. Esports College Football 26. Control Center for Riverside Records Randall London. Esports College Football 26.
You'll build the college program of your dream.
New notification. You have a new tournament update. Press the PS button for details. Esports College Football 26. Chipotle Challenger Series selected. Details. Esports College Football 26.
And swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
And it's complete. Little shovel pass. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Horton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Here's the handoff running behind the big right tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And now the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, tied.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32.
Yankee Blue! Yankee Blue!
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. Past the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out. Gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Porton. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Using his legs, it's Miller. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
42 Spider!
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Simpson. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first time. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still losing by 13.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Horton.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, you got a big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay, ready?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Here we go.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
On the ready?
That completion makes it second and short.
Green 25.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
On the double. 42 Spider. Ford.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pound 55 win.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how
New notification. You have a new tournament update.
Of one of the
Esports Esports College Football 26.
On the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down back. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
New notification. You have a new tournament update.
That first down loss.
Esports College Football 26.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, back to throw. It's Simpson. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. QB gets the first, now looking for more. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here comes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They'll kick it away here. Returner
New notification. You have a new tournament update.
So here comes the Alabama
Chicago Challenger Series selected.
This offense trying to bounce
Chicago Challenger
possession, ended in a pick.
Esports College Football 26.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Portland. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up.
42, Spider. 4-2.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
On the ready.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
Pound 55, weak.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And is intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick scrum.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Peoples. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This was an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he'll field it inside the 40. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away.
He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Grinding away with a running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the right here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He keeps it. QB draw. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, the lead remains 16. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught in the backfield. It's dealt. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Clemson's offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So you get stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Coming out with it, it's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give on the inside. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson set up with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Dogs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Here's the pressure. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Not much time left in the first. They'll be able to get off one more play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. With the catch, it's Frazier. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Let's send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Got him downfield. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
On the set.
Now staring at a 3rd down.
In blue.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Stockton. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
On the double.
They're facing a 3rd down.
Easy.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Quick step and go. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Clemson will send the punt team out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's
turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Under fire. And they're able to make the tackle.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
That's reeled in. It's Branch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Going right to work up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught, close to the marker, it's dealt.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Branch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Green 25.
Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front side.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Got it behind the line. It's Davidson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So now it's 2nd and long.
29 Philly, 2-9.
On the run, it's Frazier. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Keeps it on the bootleg. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer.
Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense set for a 1st down play.
Here we go.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been one of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here.
Okay, ready? Pound 55
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Finds the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Gets it out fast. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Tosses it incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and...
Picked off! What a play to set him up! And how about that play? Even with the short return, they're in the red zone. They've got it at the 17.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the Texas offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Texas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Texas! The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.